Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you all guys are doing well and you're watching Chemistry with Beginners. So our today's topic is about chemical bonding. Actually, we have to understand what are chemical bonds, how do they form, and what kind of bonds are there. So let's start our topic. We have first of all chemical bondings. What is chemical bond? Actually, a chemical bond is defined as a force of attraction that holds the atoms together in a substance. Depending upon the way of contributing electrons in bonding, there are different kinds of bondings. The valence electrons that are involved in chemical bonding are called as bonding electrons. They are usually present in the incomplete or partially filled valence shell of any atom. Clear? Next, moving ahead, we have different kinds of types of chemical bonds. Depending upon the way how do they contribute electrons. They are ionic bond, covalent bond, coordinate covalent bond, and the last but not the least, metallic bond. First of all, we have ionic bond. The bond formed by the complete transfer of electron from an atom to the other. By the complete transfer of electron. So, we have the example of NaCl. NaCl is formed by the complete transfer of electron from the chlorine atom to the sodium atom, forming chloride negative and sodium positive ions that attract each other and form the bond, as you can see in the picture. Chlorine donating its electron to sodium and forming a bond, that is the ionic bond. Finally, an ACl having a with ionic bond. Clear? Moving ahead, we have a covalent bond. The bond formed by the sharing of valence electrons between two atoms. Not by the complete transfer of electrons, but only the sharing of valence electrons between two atoms. For instance, the bonding between H2 molecule, O2 molecule, Cl2 molecule are purely covalent. Covalent bondings may form single, double or triple bonds. For example, in case of H2, there is a single covalent bond formed by the sharing of valence electrons between the two hydrogen atoms. Similarly, in case of chlorine molecule Cl2, a single covalent bond formed by the sharing of valence electrons between the two same chlorine molecules. One more thing, the covalent bond may be in between the same molecules or between different molecules. Now, the covalent bond may be double or triple. In case of O2 and C2H4 molecules, oxygen molecule and ethane molecule, the covalent bond is the double covalent bond formed by the double sharing of valence electrons. As you can see in the picture, oxygen atom shares two valence electrons with the other oxygen atom. Similarly, the one carbon of C2H4 molecule shares two valence electrons with the other one CH2 molecule. Similarly, the covalent bond may be triple bond in case of different molecules. We have next coordinate covalent bond. What is coordinate covalent bond? Coordinate covalent bond. Coordinate covalent bond or dative covalent bond is formed by the contribution of a pair of electrons from only one bounded atom Only one bounded atom. Means that only a pair of electrons will be donated from one bounded atom while the other will be the receiver only. Let's have a look on the example NH4 molecule. How it's formed? Actually, the lone pair from nitrogen donates to H positive atom. In this case, nitrogen of NH3 molecule is a donor, while H positive is a receptor or acceptor, forming an adduct product with a whole positive charge. That is an adduct. Similarly, in the case of NH3 and BF3 molecule, a coordinate covalent bond forms, like a lone pair from nitrogen donates to boron of BF3, bonding a coordinate covalent bond. Okay, clear? Next we have the metallic bond. As the name indicates, it's present in metals. Metallic bond is actually formed by the free molecules or mobile or free electrons present in the metal atoms. For example, the metal atoms contributing their free or mobile electrons in case of copper are shown to you, forming a pole. In this pole, positive charges are surrounded by the negative charges and negative with the positive charges in case of a huge pool. These mobile or free electrons bond with the positive charge and results in the metallic bond. Okay. Next point is, what do we mean by intermolecular or intramolecular forces? Actually, the forces within the molecules are intramolecular forces. Forces within the molecules. All forces discussed above as ionic covalent, coordinate covalent are strongly intramolecular forces. Okay? While on the other hand, the forces between the molecules are intramolecular forces, that are dipole-dipole forces or hydrogen bondings. These forces are actually the weak intramolecular forces. Now, what are these dipole-dipole forces and hydrogen bondings? Let's have a look. The dipole forces. Unequal sharing of electrons within the atom form dipoles. How? Giving one side fully positive charge and the other fully negative. So these dipoles created within the atom creates attraction between different atoms and successfully forms the bonding. For example, in case of HCl. In HCl molecule, due to the dipole formation, partial positive charge and partial negative charge on chlorine, partial positive charge on hydrogen atom, one CH molecule gets elongated and gets attracted. The negative part attracts the positive part of the other molecule. Similarly, the positive, the other negative. That results in the dipole-dipole attraction. That is a weak intramolecular force. Next one is a hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding is the force of attraction present between the hydrogen atom and a highly electronegative atom like oxygen, chlorine or fluorine. These atoms are actually highly electronegative atoms. They need one electron in order to complete their one or two electrons in order to complete their octet. They are electron lovers. They attract electrons very strongly, resulting in hydrogen bonding. As you can see, a hydrogen bond between H2O molecules. Partial negative oxygen attracts the partial positive hydrogen of the other water molecule, forming a hydrogen bond in H2O molecule. So that's all about chemical bondings. What are chemical bonds? Different types of chemical bonds as ionic, covalent, coordinate covalent or metallic. Then intramolecular. Then we have discussed intermolecular and intramolecular forces. So that's all for today. Okay, stay tuned.